Whatever. Whatever. I've started recording
I got
now.
a toasted pepperoni sandwich.
So, I just want to let you know, one thing, Jenkins, so the story that you start writing, you'll be reading that entire story, so.
I don't know.
What do you mean, no? We need someone to read the story.
I say people put inappropriate things in my story. I don't want to read it.
Well then, okay, what inappropriate things are we gonna put in your story?
Bad words.
Well, fine, I don't know, just go beep over the cuss word, I guess. I don't know.
Man, if you write, like, super sexual stuff, I'm not reading it.
We're not writing. Why are you assuming this of us? We're not gonna...
Because I forgot Monkey won't be here.
Alright, fellas. Get writing.
Oh boy, you bet I will. Whoever has a story left, finish writing.
I'm finishing the fucking read.
Hurry! It's literally the last line before we can read them. Oh my gosh, I can tell it's mine first.
Go ahead. Give her a read.
Dear Lord. Okay, I swear. I cannot recall the first time I had a chicken finger. But if I had to, I probably would. Luckily, this story is about something completely different. Global warming and the such. Conspiracies of wind and the Ebola virus haunt my mind. Ironically though, the ghosts haunt nothing. The world is gonna end, and I'm spooked and scared. No one believes me though. I'm all alone in this world. Except my boy Gunkus, the realest shooter in Michigan. Michigan just so happens to be the state where the band Tally Hall originated. It's a shame they're on hiatus. The sadness of lack of Tally Hall brought me to reality. It was time for a comeback. And I did. I came into the room. That's when I saw you for the first time. And I was paralyzed. I had a million things to say, but none of them came out that day. Cause I was never one of those guys who always had the best on. I sang aloud, and then got shot by 12 police officers. I had failed Gunkus.
Man in the back room of Applebee's looking at me weird. I don't like that. I looked at him and I said, please, sir, stop staring. I don't like that. And then he buckled his belt and kept staring at me. I don't know why. He just stayed in the back of an Applebee's, but it smells like tartar sauce. I, in response, buckled my belt as a sign of my high masculinity, and I also gave my mustache a little twirl because I wanted to show him I'm a little interested. We started doing it small and closed in on each other. People who walked in the pee turned and left instantly. All of them still jigging like we were at an Irish wedding. Then I jigged all over. I got really embarrassed and turned to try to leave, but slipped on a crack pipe and fell over.
Wait.
Yes.
The coolest guy ever, Joe, walked to the coolest guy competition to prove himself. He needed to show the world how cool he was, and then maybe his dad would return home. Joe walked in and chugged a tall glass of pilk. He almost gumped it, but he held it down to prove himself. Nobody was impressed, however, so he had no choice but to oink his bing bing.
Sir.
He oinked his bing bing so hard, all the windows shattered. Some people were blown back by the force of the bing bing. He stood proudly on stage before getting kicked out.
You can't just oink your bing bang in public.
He wouldn't let this slide though. He oinked and binged so hard with such pressure. In one bing, he killed it.
What do you mean he binged? What do you mean he binged?
In one bing, what?
No. What do you mean he binged? What do you mean he binged?
It says he oinked.
That's not a verb.
I didn't write that, alright?
He oinked his bing bang. He didn't bing. You don't bing. The bing bang's the noun. The oinking's the verb. Dick.
He oink. oinked and binged so hard with such pressure in one bing he killed the next JFK in the bloodline. even worse, he ended up like the next Rosemary Kennedy in the bloodline. However, his coolness was still kept intact. Although forever a changed man, he still had some coolness in him. Although he had no oink left in his bing bing, but that's unrelated. Next game! Well, this is an interesting sentence.
I really hope I didn't ruin my own story with some unsavory words. Oh no! I don't know, man. I'm 49. You think? What is it? How did it lead to this? What? Hey!
Well, it looks like my story is. Oh wow, my story is really long.
Oh no! I got the bad one. Screw you people.
Larry the lanky lawnmower went to his first lawn of the day. Mowing was his favorite pastime, which is convenient since he was a lawnmower. Sadly, Timmy the motherfucking tank came out of nowhere and fired a ballistic missile at the lawn. As Timmy the tank fired the missile, chaos erupted.
Hey!
Buildings crumbled, smoke filled the air. The ground quaked and screams echoed. Lives shattered in an instant, or get washed over Timmy, realizing the irreversible damage caused. A somber silence settled, and the world mourned the consequences of one fateful decision. Lessons were learned, scars remained, a reminder of devastation caused by the destructive power unleashed. Kenny the Killdozer, however, was not scared of prison, and in fact enjoyed what Timmy the Tank had done. He went on a rampage across the part of town that was still intact. Kenny the Killdozer killdozed as many people as possible, buildings crumbled, and elephants roared as the destruction. This led Goober the Glorious
That was me.
to lead armies in the Bink Wars that killed the millions and helped the none. Goober the Glorious reigned supreme over the lands for thousands of years, until he lost his land to a Russian invasion.
That was my finale.
Oh.
Schmungus, tired of his office chains, seized a moment of courage. With a rebellious heart, he escaped the mundane. His departure echoed freedom, and the world embraced him. Walls crumbled, routine shattered. Schmungus soared to find the ordinary. His legacy lingered, inspiring others to break their own chains and embrace life's wild uncertainties. Just kidding, that's a fucking hippie shit. They all died at the end.
That was the hole I dug.
The book, and smiled at his grandchildren. They all looked mortified at the tale that was told to them. They died 4 weeks after. The tale of Grandpa told them about his experience at the Travis Scott concert.
Different story.
The impact on them and the ones around them. Not just an emotional impact. There were literal boot marks on them. I need to clean up these boot marks fast. It was not proper. They had to look nice. I started tugging on the boots until they shine like the night sky at the Travis Scott.
You just somehow brought it all back.
It's like 5 days and 11 nights. 11 days. Those 11 days were the worst parts.
11. Man, I want to read this one. Help! Help me! Help! Somebody! Anybody! Help! I can't feel! Help! I screamed aloud. I don't even know how loud is. But nobody heard my cries. I was alone in this dark forest after an awful plane crash. However, I kept screaming for— oh no, that's how that happens! Because of my screaming, it found me. Kanye West towered over me, holding the axe, and went for a swing. Luckily, he realized I wasn't Jewish and let me live. I continued walking on, thankful for my life. I entered a cookie store that sold cakes. What? Yeah, what? Who? There's a cookie store? Turns out, I wasn't in a bakery, and the poor ladies at the retirement home had no interest in my homemade delights. I sadly and dejectedly left the retirement home and went home to self-loathe for hours.
What beautiful.
Kanye West let him live.
Sussy among us vented hard into a crewmate. They looked at each other and blushed. And then you got fucking stabbed him. Oh god. He into that though. You a freak for real. No, he not. No.
No, he not. No, you're not.
Listen
He
here.
denies it. The story denies itself. No, you not.
Listen here, goop boy. I have a goopy gooper just for you. You're your snazzy whistle.
That was mine. Snaz whistle.
Snaz whistle. She didn't
I
slap
like
her for
snaz.
saying such things to her and walked out. The 11th date failed tonight. And then I started to follow her home.